Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these churro cheesecake bars, and the inside is coffee cheesecake. This combination is so good. When I made these, everybody went crazy for them, so you have to make this recipe. Let's get started. You'll need 2 cans of croissant dinner rolls. I use Pillsbury brand. Chocolate to drizzle. I used Ghirardelli chocolate sauce. 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. 2 packages of 8 ounces of cream cheese. 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of coffee. Let's start by making our cream cheese mixture. So you're going to put all of your cream cheese into a bowl and heat it up in the microwave just so it's easier to work with. About 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure it's not super hot because now you'll add in your egg. And add half a cup of the sugar, not the whole cup, just half a cup. I thought I could get away with mixing all this with a fork, but eventually I ended up using an electric mixer, so just have one handy. And lastly, add your coffee. See how it's lumpy? The electric mixer will make that all go away. It should look like this. You can also put this in the blender too. Now with the rest of the sugar, which should be half a cup, add all of your cinnamon and mix. Time to prepare our pan. This is a 9 by 13 inch sheet pan, and I'm going to grease it with some cooking oil. You can also use butter. If you're going to sell these, I recommend not putting cinnamon and sugar directly on the pan. When it finished baking and I cut the bars, the bottom was super sticky because of the sugar. So if you're going to make these for your family, you can totally do this, but if you're going to sell these, I don't recommend putting sugar at the bottom of this because it will be very sticky. Time to open our croissant cans. Who else gets kind of scared opening these? So next you're going to layer the croissant sheet on top of the pan, and don't worry if there's any holes, you can cover them up by just pinching it. No big deal. And next you'll add all of your cream cheese mixture on top of the croissant. Now you're going to add your second croissant sheet at the top. And to place this correctly, you don't want to just use your fingers because you'll definitely make some sort of indent that you don't want. So what I found best was to put my whole palm and just shift over to where it needed to be covered. Now get some cooking spray or butter and spray it on top. And lastly, add your cinnamon sugar. I didn't end up using all of the sugar just because I thought that it didn't need all of it, so up to you. Now it's ready for the oven. 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. And once baked, it should be nice and crispy on the outside. If the top is browning way too fast, you can add aluminum at the top so that the heat doesn't completely burn the top before the cheesecake can bake. So I've seen people have trouble actually picking up the cheesecake bars from the pan. What I did was I cut the cheesecake bars into about 6 squares, and then I just scoop them up with a spatula. You can also make sure that the corners are not stuck to the pan and just completely lift the whole entire cheesecake bar from the pan using a spatula. And from there you can transfer it to a larger plate and just cut the bars from there. And now my favorite part, add the drizzle on top. And we are finished. This is seriously so good, such a good combination, and I really hope you try this out. Let me know if you make this, ask me any questions on my Instagram, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!